bigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black. What up, what up? It's your boy Bry Luther King, and we live on Moves in Motion. Who we got in the building?
Jon Banks, Jon Jug Banks, Jug, young motherfucking Jug, whatever you want to call me.
All that. Okay. How you feeling right now?
Great, man. EP just dropped. Everything in motion.
Okay. I fuck with it. So we just gonna dive straight into it, man. Where are you from and how was life growing up?
Well, I was born in Decatur. Some people may say I'm from Gwinnett because I grew up in Gwinnett. Life growing up was back and forth, you know. I see that side, and then of course I see the better life in Gwinnett. I went to Tequila, so I got to see both sides, and it was a blessing, you know. It helped me to be the person I am today.
Nah, straight up. Do you consider Gwinnett a part of Atlanta?
Nah, no, I can't, cause I'm from, cause most of my family is from Atlanta and from Decatur, and it's completely different. It's the outskirts. That's really what it is.
Okay. Now that's fair enough. Like, I see the drip you got on. We got to talk about it real quick.
Right.
Child of God.
Right.
Okay. What does that mean to you?
Child of God. I mean, well, to me it means a child of my God.
Mm-hmm.
But to other people, whoever their God is, you know, just knowing that you have a higher power. You can't control everything in your life. This made by God's gift apparel.
Okay.
Some new people that I've been working with, trying to promote their brand.
Okay.
They got some good stuff.
Okay. Who were some of your music influences growing up?
Andre.
3K.
That's the main one. Him. That's like when I first started rapping. As I got older, as a teenager, it was Drake and J. Cole. Like,
Okay.
those were top. And I mean Kanye always, cause I mean he the GOAT, you know. He influenced people like Drake and J. Cole. But like I always wanted to be like, I always liked the lyrical stuff, so that's where I got off with like J. Cole, and then like when I first started rapping, I liked the poetry. So Andre, you know, that weird stuff, and when you start listening, you like, dang, he's saying that.
For real.
I loved it.
Yeah. Nah, he different. For real. So I have a segment I call personal preference, right? Basically what I do is I give you two options and you just pick which better one suits you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So first one, pull up in a Hellcat or a Vet?
Vet.
Vet, okay. Old Atlanta or New Atlanta?
Oh,
okay. LA or New York?
LA.
Okay. Any specific reason?
I don't like New York. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't click with the people from New York. I just don't. I'd rather go to LA.
Okay. Fair enough. Dunks or Air Forces?
Dunks.
Okay. Is that an easy one?
Yeah.
Okay. Bar hopping on Edgewood or Buckhead?
Edgewood.
Yeah.
Any day.
Any day. Okay. I'm fucking with it. Staying home or clubbing?
Staying at the crib.
Staying at the crib. Okay.
For sure.
Bad. Jeezy or Gucci?
Jeezy.
White tee or designer?
Designer. Black. If you said black tee, I would have picked black tee, but yeah, not the white tee.
I feel that. Okay. Any specific designer you rock with?
I don't really like designer. Okay. I just like designer over white tee, but I actually like wearing like underground stuff. I don't like wearing what everybody else wears.
Gotcha.
So I like find like little underground clotheslines and stuff like that.
That's a bet. Pac or Biggie?
Pac.
All right. Lemon pepper or hot wings?
Hot with the lemon pepper.
Okay. With the sprinkles?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Is there a specific spot that you like going to get wings?
American Deli.
Okay. I rock with it. Beat from Metro Boomin or ATL Jacob?
ATL Jacob, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you remember the first song you ever recorded?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It was a song called "Who That." It was I was in a group with my brother McFly Beats, who was called The Flop,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and we used to like have girls in the school. They make like little fan signs, take a picture, put it on MySpace, and I think in the Cula we performed at like a little block party. They opened up like a barbershop. I feel like we made it. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it was
In the
crazy.
okay, no, that's hard. Now, if you go back and listen to that same first song, I'm sure you recognize the growth off top
Yeah,
for sure.
definitely.
Okay, tell us about OE and how it started.
Okay. So like what I just said, the Flop,
Mm-hmm.
that was the original group with me and Doe McFly Beats. Um, when we transitioned, we started going to school. I started the cipher. I used to like get people to rap in the cafeteria before school, after school, and then I just started like seeing like it'd be like people that are rapping. I'd be like, it'd be like pulling. Like I'd be like, dang, that I need to do something, like make some motion with them,
Yeah.
cause they'd be like, I can rap, John, but I ain't got nowhere to record, or I can rap, but I ain't got no platform. I'm like, so I went back to Doe, and then we came up with the name. It was FKJPOE, and then I just started bringing in people. You know, they were lyrical. I had to click with them, and then the rest was history.
Okay. Okay. Now you said FK. The original was
It was fly kicks, jetpacks.
okay.
Yeah, that was the original. Yeah,
Yeah. Now I mean that shit kind of hard though.
yeah.
For real. How'd you get the name Judd?
Um, that's a name that they gave me. I mean, in the streets, just doing stuff in the streets.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and when it wasn't really nothing that I just was like, oh, my name Jug.
Yeah.
He's like, man, you always jugging, and it was Jug, man. Originally what it was, but you know, Young Ralph.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I don't want to be called that.
Yeah.
So people they eventually just shortened it down to Jug.
Okay. That's cool. Describe your music in 3 words.
Emotional, motivational, and deep. I couldn't think of the last word. I wanted to pick a better word than deep, but
Yeah.
that definitely sums it up.
Nah, it definitely speaks volumes. You know what I'm saying? With those words, you say emotional, which kind of leads into my next question. You recently released a project called Torn.
Right.
What was the inspiration behind it?
A whole bunch of emotion,
Yeah.
all type of stuff. Going through like from 25, from me being like 25 years old to now me being 30, like just so much stuff that I had to go through just to reach that next level in my life, like with relationships, stuff within myself, spiritual stuff, just a lot, like just growing up trying to become a man.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. That's really what it was all about. I mean, most of the stuff on there is about females, but I mean, when you're dealing with love, it also deals with the love you have for yourself too. So
I definitely agree with that. Do you feel like Torn is different from your other projects you release?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's more melodic to the people that I've been sending it to, like that I sent the press to. That was most of the feedback that I got was like a trap melodic sound. I've done trap music. I've done some singing, but I not this much.
Okay. That's dope. You know, like I said off cam, I listened to it. I think it's a dope project. My favorite record off the project is Old Days. I felt like that was hard for
Right.
sure.
I appreciate that.
If you can put together an album right now and you can pick any 5 people, dead or alive, to put on that album, who you going with?
Andre, Pop, J. Cole, Drake. I gotta have a female on there though. I want to say Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's hard. That shit'll be some shit.
Yeah, cause her samples, the samples that people usually use from her,
Yeah,
they cold.
for real. Yeah. What does success look like for you in the music industry?
Success. That's a hard answer. That's a hard question to answer. I don't think it don't have a look to me, not in the music industry, because it really it's about what you want from your music.
Okay.
Like success to me in my music is just me releasing the music that I want freely and feeling good about it.
Okay.
Like no matter the outcome, no matter like the money coming in, but other people might be, as long as it's profiting to them, that's success.
Yeah, having your own voice, your own sound,
Exactly.
and not somebody pulling the strings.
Exactly.
Type shit. Okay.
So you really got to just create your own platform and work with other platforms independently.
Okay. Why do you think a lot of people don't make it in the industry?
Because of what I want to say, like they first, like for example, somebody's first single, it could be a misrepresentation of them, and then they have to like carry on that image, and they can't.
Okay.
That's why a lot of people don't make it. You know, I've seen a lot of people like, what's the dude name? You ever heard of Amin? You know Amin? Amin. I forgot the song that he came out with, but he blew.
I know who you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He don't even make that type of music, and nobody ever listened to him again because the song that he blew off of was something different than what he really do.
Yeah. Nah, that makes sense. That's a really good point. What are some obstacles you had to overcome in the industry?
Violence. A lot of violence.
Yeah.
A lot of violence, a lot of drugs. That's really, I mean, business wise, I haven't had any bad situations with that because I kind of dodged those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some sharks out here though, for sure.
For real. Shit can get wicked. For sure. You lost your brother. Tell us more about the person he was.
The person he was a I want to say it. He was uplifting. He was a hothead, but he kept me like always smiling. You know what I'm saying? Always going.
Yeah.
So he was like the light, you know? Mm-hmm. Even when stuff was bad, he was the light for sure. But he could make stuff dark real quick though. But yeah. He definitely was the light.
Yeah. I feel that. As of today, the Mega Million is sitting at 800 million. If you won 800 million, what's some things you're doing with that money?
I don't even know. I know I'm a hide though. It's over with. I'm hiding. Like that's enough to put me away.
Yeah, facts. You wouldn't tell anybody.
I mean, my family, maybe. It depends on which ones. I don't know.
Yeah, the ones you can trust. Because it's always those who be running their mouth.
Yeah.
Word get out quick.
I have to keep that on the low.
For real. Shit, let's say 800 million. What's a dream location you would want to relocate to?
I don't even know because I don't even travel. That's the crazy part. Yeah, I ain't never been on a plane. I always stay in like the border states. When I do go out of town, I love Atlanta. I love Georgia. Like, so I really don't be wanting to go nowhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
Nah, so I would have to. That's something I would have to like work on as soon as I get the bread. Like, where I'm finna go.
For real. What's your take on the current state of hip hop?
Females run it right now. That's really what's going on. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I guess we'll see. I mean, the Kendrick and Drake situation is kind of like creating some type of buzz, but it ain't like it was like when I was growing up and stuff at all.
Yeah, the game is different. For sure. Do you like any of the female artists?
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
They doing it. I mean, but it's starting to get a little repetitive, you know.
Okay.
You can only they talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Most of them, but I mean, I fuck with it. It's good to see females winning for a little while, you know.
Nah, for sure. Do you have a favorite music era?
2000s, early 2000s.
2000 hip
R&B and hip hop.
Okay.
When it all was colliding, you know. It was R. Kelly and Chingy and, you know, all this. It was good vibes back then.
For real. Nah, I fuck with that. 2000s. That R&B and hip hop was different. If you can get a sponsor by any brand, who you going with?
Nike.
Nike.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest brands.
Do you have a close second?
Because the other one would be Jordan. It's about the same thing.
Same.
Because you see everybody wearing that, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Shit. Hey, get that sponsor for Nike, man. Unlimited everything.
Exactly.
For real. What's next for Jon Banks?
More EP, more music. It's more music. I'm about to drop an extended version to the EP, more visuals, and then I'm gonna drop another EP early next year.
Okay. Any how do you go about finding your features? Do you prefer features or a solo project?
I like features, but when they're beneficial, I don't do features like with people that I feel like they'll take me to the next level. I do features with people that I like their sound.
Okay.
And I see like what they doing, you know. It's kind of like, it's really like, I really let people, like, you got to be like my partner to get on my song, really.
Yeah.
Cause then you ain't even got to worry about putting in on the music, nothing. Like, I just want to see both of us go to the next level together.
Okay. What's the best advice you ever received?
When I was scared to release music, my brother told me, he was like, just do it with what you got. You know, like, I don't think I had the clothes. I wasn't even making trap music or anything. He was just like, man, just do it. I'm like, brother, my voice high. Like, they not finna fuck with this. Like, I sounded like a little chipmunk back then. Like, I used to rap real high. And he was like, man, just go out there and do it. And I performed, and they was fucking with it. There was this record called OG Taught Me. And
I remember that record.
Yeah, I had bust off the record for a long time. And it wasn't even on platforms or nothing. I was just going and performing, drunk as hell. And it worked. I took that with me. Like, anytime I'm like in the bind and I'm just like stagnant, I'm like, dang, you just gotta get out there and do it.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's fair enough. Before we wrap up, I typically ask for you to pop your shit and let people know why you one of the dopest indie artists out here in Atlanta.
I'm one of the dopest indie artists because I can rap, I can sing, and I got my own style. Like, I don't sound like nobody. It's my sound.
Okay. And touring out right now, all platforms.
Correct. Touring out, friending me video out.
Okay.
More videos coming.
Okay. You have any shout outs or final thoughts?
Shout out to Doe, Matt Fly Beats. Shout out to Snug. Shout out to M&R Music. That's it, man.
Okay. Well, shout out to Jon Banks, man. We appreciate you coming through. Like you said, touring out right now on all major platforms, man. We lit, we live. Let's get it, man. Moves in motion.
Appreciate it, man.
For sure.
Pockets on jigger, man. We getting bigger, man. Shit, what you figure, man? Diamonds on diamonds, them bitches black.